This is one of the top predators of Eldensvuaght, one of the largest native carnivores. This is the Skyrex. The Skyrex inhabits this region of the world, predominantly found in Europe and far Western Asia. It occasionally migrates to the Middle East, the islands in between Europe and Africa, and North Africa itself. It inhabits the region which is commonly called the Mediterranean. But due to Eldensvuaught's geography, this isn't the Mediterranean. This is more comparable to the ancient Tethys Sea. The Skyrex, as previously stated, is one of the more massive animals on Eldensvuaght. However, although it has quite an impressive physical size, it really isn't all that heavy, being only around 2 tons, but having a length of 20 feet or 60 meters, and being around 18 feet tall or 6 meters. Sizes vary. These are species that get bigger with age. The Skyrex is a fire-breathing dragon. It uses a combination of 2 gases stored in its throat and its fenestra, respectively, mixing it together in its mouth and creating an explosion, allowing it to spit fire. The Skyrex also has a powerful skull and set of jaws similar to that of a tyrannosauroid, hence the name Skyrex. However, the Skyrexes do not use their fire for combat. In fact, they use it to separate their targets from the rest of their herd. Skyrexes normally attack hadrosauroids, gomphotheres, and other large to medium-sized proboscideans. I say large to medium-sized as compared to proboscideans. And they will occasionally eat horses and other such equine. Skyrexes have an interesting habit of hunting and gathering food, which is they will separate a prey item from the rest of its herd and then swoop down using their wings to slow themselves down so they don't smash into their prey and inadvertently kill themselves. This has happened before though. And then once they've slowed down enough to the point where they won't smash their brains in when trying to eat their food, they will then bite down on the back of its neck or its head, breaking any bones the jaws come in contact with and paralyzing and or killing the prey item almost instantly. Skyrexes have notable armor on their face and necks. This is for when they fight each other. Skyrexes will tussle with each other similar to Komodo dragons, pushing each other around with their weight, using their wings and trying to knock the other one off balance, and occasionally giving each other small bites. Some older Skyrexes have many scars from such fights. Skyrexes, on the rare occasion they come in contact with something that they need to intimidate, will open their mouths and roar at it while furling out their wings to appear even larger than they already are. Skyrexes mate for life. They will mate with one partner, and if that partner dies, they will not mate with another one. However, they will have to prove themselves to their mate once, and that is by shooting a beam of fire into the sky and jumping up into this now created cloud of fire while spinning, creating a slight fire-nado, if you will. This spiral of fire shows the male's strength and ability to defend himself. Skyrexes will nest in the mountains where most other animals can't reach them. They will gather up foliage and stones and sticks and mud to make nests. They look after their young for around 2 years before their young leave the nest, and then the 2 parents will spend 3 years separated from each other before finally reuniting to breed again. However, during this 3-year period, other Skyrex couples are mating, so there's always a small but constant stream of giant carnivores coming into the ecosystem. Young Skyrex participate in niche partitioning. They do not eat the same foods as their adult counterparts, for obvious reasons. But they eat similar foods. Instead of being very large and usually lightly armored prey, you're usually comparatively small and have little to no armor, such as pigs and goats and horses. The vast majority of the time, Skyrexes and humans do not interact. Humans see a giant flying carnivore and are terrified. Skyrexes see a bunch of little monkey people with shiny weapons and armor and are equally as terrified. But both of them are curious of each other. But, as I said earlier, they normally do not come in contact. They do not hunt the same prey, they normally don't live in the same places, and they normally have no real reason to interact with each other. But when they do, it is devastating. Skyrexes can get injured when hunting prey. They hunt large proboscideans and very large hadrosaurs, which can kill a Skyrex, or at least cripple it. They have comparatively fragile bones, which are still pretty durable, can be broken by these large herbivorous brutes. And a wounded Skyrex isn't able to hunt as effectively and has to go for easier prey, such as humans. Young Skyrexes are simply just too scared to go near people, but their adults, when they do go near people, are normally driven by desperation. Unless it's a war party with an elephant. Because Skyrexes normally hunt elephants, a lone war elephant or a wounded war elephant can be seen as food by a Skyrex. Even though they're normally quite avoidant of people, many a war effort has been hampered by a Skyrex thinking someone's war elephant was a meal. The Skyrex is not only a fearsome predator, but it is also a nurturing parent. One that can wield fire and travel continents, and remember its mate even after years of separation. But it is only one of the many fantastic organisms that call Eldensvuaght home.
you.